One thing I rarely ever do is use bar chords when I'm playing rhythm over a blues progression. Now, bar chords certainly have their place, but when you're playing in an ensemble of maybe drums, bass, keyboards, a second guitar maybe, you can really benefit from playing chords that just have two notes. So in this lesson, we're going to take a standard B-flat blues progression, B-flat 7, E-flat 7, and F7, and instead of playing big B-flat 7 bar chords, for instance, or E-flat 7, or F7, or even maybe this F7, which isn't a bar chord, but there's a lot of information there, and we can strip all that away and just play two notes, the really, really important ones of the chord, which are the third and the flat 7. So let's check that out. If we have a B-flat 7 chord, we're gonna actually play this right now as a teaching tool. I never play this shape. I know some people do, but what I like about it is it shows us the root, the flat 7, the third, and the 5th. Now, when it comes to playing chords and comping against a band, the 5th we can omit immediately, and we'll still get that point across if we do that, which is just root, flat 7, third. Sounds good, right? But what we're gonna do is take it one step further and remove the root. You can kind of hear that B flat wants to be there. And we can comp on the 1 like that all day. A 2, 3, 4. Now when we go to the 4 chord, which will be E flat 7, we could of course play a bar chord. Or we could play an E flat 9 or an E flat 7. But that E flat 9, or even the 7, it really has something hidden inside of it, which is the 3rd and the 7th, flat 7th of E flat. And look what happens. It's literally a little half step move from the one that we figured was from B flat 7, okay? So now we can go. Now, if I want to F7, we're just going to move that up a half step. And by doing that, we're getting the 3rd and the flat 7 of F7. And it really sounds cool with the band. So let me play it against the track. You guys will have this transcription and the backing track so you can practice it. And then we can also take this up a little bit more and try and reverse the whole process, playing B flats, E flats, and F7s up beyond the 12th fret. It's actually pretty fun, and you can even use it as like a soloing device too. Lots and lots of cool stuff can be done with these little 2-note chords. But let's hear it against the track first. So there you have it, some really minimal rhythm playing against a B-flat blues track. I do this kind of thing all the time. And you don't have to play it against a full ensemble. I mean, I play in a quartet usually, and it works great for that. But if you have a band that sounds full, you can actually imply a lot just by playing those little sort of shell voicing kind of things. Like the shell voicing would probably include the root typically, but we're taking that root away. And you can play it by yourself and it'll sound like you're implying the blues. Right? You can hear it, it's implied. Now what we did in our track is we took a rhythm that was something I wanted to kind of stay constant through the entire 12 bar, so you had a little bit of a theme you could play with. And it starts off with a rest on beat 1 because the band is all coming in on beat 1. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, and a 1, 2, 3, and bam, bam. And I do the same thing on the E flat 7 when I go down with that shape a half step. And I like to do this so the rhythm's the same. We don't have to think about two things at once. We just move our hands, keep the rhythm the same. And it's a good practice as a rhythm guitar player. So on the E flat 7, 3, 4, rest. Rest, B flat. Rest. Now on bars 9 and 10, we split that move because we're a 3, 4, 1, F7, rest. We do that in time, rest, 4. So I split the rhythm up between two chords because they're moving in our 12-bar fashion. And then of course we just have the last two bars, 3, 4, rest. It's one of my favorite things to do. Now, let's take it a step further, and we could play a little call and response. Right, so we can use little chord stabs, and if we want to keep extending that into a new area, let's move it up to where we have a B flat 7 way up here on the 12th and 13th frets. So we just took the concept for E flat and F and move it up here, because that'd be like a B flat 7 right there. So now you can have B flat 7, half step down, there's our E flat 7. Now if I want F7, up, here we go. And that's a fun vehicle when we're soloing, or you could play rhythm up that high. I don't love comping up past the 12th fret, but it's a nice little move. Right? So you're just stripping apart those chords. As guitar players, we sometimes think we have to play a full chord all the time because that's the way we were taught. 2-note chords, 3-note chords go so far, not just in blues, but in a lot of other music too. You can do it in country, you can do a lot of pop or rock stuff. Power chords are only two notes, right? So it's a lot of power with those 2 notes. All right, so take that that we learned and you have transcribed for you, and let's move that up to, and I want you to find this on your own. I didn't write this part out because that's important fact finding, is saying, okay, that's an E flat 7. I'm gonna move that all the way up. Here's a B flat 7. There's my 3rd and the 7th, so on and so on. Use a little bit of your own knowledge to say, what could I dig for on this instrument? Could I find it in C? There's a C7, F7, G7, right? Try to find it in other keys on your own. I find that to be a really, really beneficial fact-finding mission. So we do some of this stuff in a course that I put out years ago, and it's really good. It's still very, very relevant. It's called Intermediate Blues Rhythm Guitar. A lot of these smaller chord shapes are in it. It's chock full of a lot of examples, and we got a massive discount on that in the links below. So check that out if you want to learn more of this kind of stuff. There's plenty to go around. But for now, make sure you download the PDF and the track, both free. It's connected to my website, workingclassguitar.com. If it says you're not enrolled, all you got to do is enroll, drop your email and your name in, create an account, boom. Not only do you get this lesson, but loads of other free stuff too. All right, so good stuff. Try playing some 2-note rhythm over your blues next time you're in a jam session or you're practicing at home. I'd love to hear your thoughts and how it's working for you, so drop me a comment below. Always love to hear from you. And, come back next time because we're going to be talking about some guitar stuff, whether it's a lesson or a piece of gear. That's what we do here. And stop back. Have a good time. Until then, I'm Corey. I'll see you next time.